What superpowers seem great in films but would suck to have in real life? Indestructible skin, because I might be kidnapped and C4 shoved up my bumhole. Mind reading, especially if you can't shut it off. Imagine being in a room with a dozen people and just being blasted with every thought at once. What if it more than that? What if you go to a baseball game with 40,000 people, and #X200B, you'd melt down and go insane quickly. I bet if you could rapidly heal you couldn't get intoxicated. X-ray vision, because face it, looking at skeletons all day every day will get old fast if you have an appreciation for the fleshy bits. Equal. ITT a lot of people acting like most superpowers aren't toggleable. I feel like super strength would be dangerous. Obviously there are some super great benefits to it, but I feel like the initial learning curve would be really dangerous. High five to a stranger. Their arm is in Canada. Peta, congrats, you have a new fur pelt. Beating off. God save your soul. Running really fast but with actual physics. If you ran past people at the speed of light you would most likely heat up the air enough to the point to incinerate nearby people and objects. Super strength. Imagine how many things you'd accidentally break. Heck, you could accidentally hurt someone giving them a hug or shaking someone's hand. Laser vision, having to wear those special glasses all the time, like indoors or at night, is going to make everyone assume you are either a D-bag, blind, or a creep. Because science have a good series of videos on superpowers that you wouldn't want in real life. Here's the one on flight: https://u2.be/qp-2nhg closing parenthesis. From Wormhole Extreme, recurring fake TV show in the amazing sci-fi series Stargate. Actor, so I'm having a little trouble with scene 27. It says, I'm out of phase, so can pass my hand through solid matter or walk through walls. Producer, yeah, cause you're out of phase. Actor, so how come I don't fall through the floor? Immortality would have to be the absolute worst, no escape from the constant pain of everyone you love dying. Flight. To put it shortly, there are many ways you could die, unless you're also invulnerable. Shape-shifting, you might end up pursuing perfection so much you end up looking like a weird doll. Also, it looks like it hurts. Hyper-fast running speed. The amount of food you'll need to eat to not burn off muscle and fat would be astronomical. Super speed. In order to not hit anything while you run, your mind would have to go as fast as your legs. I don't think anyone's mind can go that fast. Another one would be invisibility. If you were born with this power, you practically wouldn't exist and your parents would be quite confused. Also, if you were not seen, people would constantly bump into you, push you, and you might get locked out of public or private areas. If you developed this power over time, your parents would be immensely concerned if you were not visible. Having wings. Mind read. Shrinking or growing. Alongside of shrinking and growing, you are now altering your atoms and compressing or expanding them beyond what is physically possible. You just explode in every instance. But if the superpower interacted reasonably with physics, you'd still know. If you grew, spawned flesh mites, bacteria, viruses of gargantuan proportions, these super microbes would fall off you and devour all the multicellular world. Their skin, too tough to penetrate. Conversely, shrinking, now every virus or bacteria is like a tiny bug that you can see trying to stab you with its proboscis cheese. Shrinking would only be cool if you marginally shrunk, but not like Ant-Man where it's extreme. Having abilities of Spider, or being rich is a superpower. Don't want my uncle or parents to die this early in my life.